I do so many of them. But today we actually have a new source for trivia questions. Usually I use my quiz websites or my trivia book, but today I bought a game from Goodwill. It's called Pub Trivia. It's basically like Trivial Pursuit, I'm assuming, but it's called Pub Trivia. And we are going to be using questions from that game today. Every time I go to a thrift store, I go immediately to like the books and games section and I look for trivia books, trivia games, stuff like that to use for my channel, because you know that I'm like running out of sources for general knowledge trivia questions. But I found this game. I think it's gonna be good. It does have cards for, I'm gonna use these in another video, but it has like specific history and geography, science, nature and technology, entertainment, and what's the last one? Sports and recreation. So it has those categories, and I will use them in other videos. But today we are going to do all of the anything goes questions. So anything goes. So it's like any category that you can think of, and yeah, it'll just be like a very general knowledge trivia video. So I hope you enjoy. So yeah, let's get started. There are 10 questions on each card. Yeah, let me know how you do, and let's get started. Question number 1. If you woke up in Lesotho and then traveled 100 miles in any direction, what country would you be in? 100 miles in any direction from Lesotho. The answer is South Africa. Number 2. In Peter Pan, what is the name of Captain Hook's ship? The answer is Jolly Roger. Number 3. Marie Tussaud is famous for working with which art material? Which medium? The answer is wax. Number 4. What is the main herb used in the making of pesto sauce? The answer is basil. Question number 5. In a dry martini, what ingredient is left out or minimized? The answer is vermouth. Vermouth. Just saying, these get supposedly like harder. Like you get 1 point for South Africa, 1 point. And then like, yeah, but don't worry about it. It's just trivia. Number 6. Name the 4 planets that are known to have gold. That's hard. Give me 2 of them. Give me 2 planets that are known to have gold. The answers are Mars, Mercury, Venus, and Earth. So if you got 2 of them. Number 7. Which Aussie singer said, "I don't try to be a sex bomb, I am one"? The answer is Kylie Minogue. Number 8. In which decade did a huge oil spill from the Exxon Valdez poison the Alaska coastline? Which decade? The answer is the 1980s, specifically 1989. Number 9. A gift of China is given to celebrate center. I think like all of the question number 10s are like to draw something. Focus, 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 focus. It's not going to focus, but that's what it looks like. Yeah, I don't know if that's the same in other countries. Okay. Number 11. What is both the name of a boat that has competed in the Sydney Hobart and a gum made to help people quit smoking? The answer is Nicorette. Number 12. On which day of the week does Winnie the Pooh say that the winds begin to blow? The answer is Wednesday. Number 13. Which color wiggle was Greg Page? The answer is yellow. From the Wiggles, I guess. Number 14. Who wrote a story titled The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? The answer is Robert Louis Stevenson. Number 15. A Wainwright makes and repairs which means of transport? A Wainwright. The answer is a wagon. I did not know that there was a specific word for a wagon maker. Now I do. Number 16. Name the main character, the wizard, the dragon, and the riddling creature in The Hobbit. You can name 2 of those. If you can get 2 of those, then you can have it. The main character is Bilbo Baggins, the wizard is Gandalf, the dragon is Smaug, and the riddling creature is Gollum. Number 17. This classic quote is from which artist? In the future, everyone will be world famous for 15 minutes. The answer is Andy Warhol. Andy Warhol. Number 18. In which decade did the Augusta National Golf Club admit its first women members? The answer says the 2000s, but then it also says specifically 2012. So that would be the 2010s as the decade. So if you said 2000s or 2010s, you can have it. Number 19. How many strings are there on a standard violin? Standard violin. The answer is 4. Number 20. Draw the standard electric circuit symbol for a resistor. I don't know what that is, but if you can describe or think of what that looks like. Okay, the description is that it's a straight line, 3 or more zigzags, and then a straight line, which looks like this. Oh, it's actually focusing. That's what it looks like. Okay. Question number 21. is Andrew Morton. Number 25, reggae is a slower version of what music based on the New Orleans R&B music of the 1960s? The answer is ska. Ska. Number 26. Name two of Shakespeare's first four plays. It tells you to name them all, but I'm not going to have you name them all. If you can get two, then I will be impressed. Because I only even know one of these. The four answers are Two Gentlemen of Verona, Love's Labor Lost, The Comedy of Errors, and Romeo and Juliet. Question number 27. Which Welsh poet and writer reportedly said shortly before his death, "I've had 18 straight whiskeys. I think that's a record"? That'll do it. The answer is Dylan Thomas. Number 28. In which decade did Elvis Presley release the song Jailhouse Rock? The answer is the 1950s, specifically 1957, which is the year my mom was born. Number 29. How many winks are there said to be in a short nap? Winks. I feel like I said that weirdly. The answer is 40. 40 winks. And number 30, draw the pause button icon. Icon for a pause button. What does it look like? I feel like that's easier. That's something I'd actually get, I think. It is two vertical parallel lines, perhaps in a circle or rectangle. Something like this. Focus. It's not going to focus. That's okay. You can see it. So I've gotten the formula down that we've got 5 normal questions. A question where you have to name a bunch of stuff. A question about a decade. A question about a number. And a drawing question. Alright. Question number 31. What are people doing when they interdigitate in public? Interdigitate. The answer is holding hands. It sounds kind of dirty, but question 32. What bird do sailors traditionally consider unlucky? The answer is the albatross. Number 33. What is the first given name of Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling? What six-sided head. A bolt with a six-sided head, like that. Okay. Number 41. What six-letter name is given to any of the four last teeth grown by a human adult? The answer is wisdom. Wisdom teeth. Number 42. What general color does skin turn as a result of jaundice? The answer is yellow. Number 43. Which celebrity chef was awarded an MBE in 2003? The answer is Jamie Oliver. Number 44. In the world of crime, Lester Gillis is better known by what three-word name? Lester Gillis. The answer is Babyface Nelson. Number 45. Who wrote The Invisible Man? The answer is H.G. Wells. Number 46. Name the four U.S. states that begin with the word new. You can name three. If you can name three, you can have the point. The answers are New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, and New York. Number 47. Who said in a 1978 film, "Did you say over? Nothing is over until we decide it is"? The answer is Bluto Blutarski, played by John Belushi. I don't know what movie that's from. Bluto Blutarski. Number 48. In which decade was Tupperware first introduced to the public? The answer is the 1940s, specifically 1946. Number 49. Ian Baker Finch finished how far over par in the first round of the 1997 British Open? That's... If you know that, good job. Good job. The answer is 21. 21 over par. And number 50. How many squares are on one side of a standard Rubik's Cube? How many squares? The answer is 9. It told you to draw it, but like the main point is how many squares there are. So 9 squares inside a larger square. Okay. Question number 51. Nylon is named after which two cities? Oh, that's cool. The answer is New York and London. That's cool. Number 52. Which side of the road do most countries in the world drive on? The right or the left? as President of the United States? Inaugurated. The answer is the 1980s, specifically 1981. Number 59. How many of the seven dwarves have beards? How many have beards? The answer is 6. All except for Dobie. Okay. Number 60. Draw an ellipsis. What does an ellipsis look like? The answer is 3 dots. 3 dots to show the continuation of a sentence. I was definitely thinking ellipse when I read that, so I would have been wrong. Question number 61. From which country did the word smorgasbord originate? Smorgasbord. Smorgasbord. The answer is Sweden. Number 62. The Hang Seng Index provides the relative price of shares of which stock exchange? Hangseng. Hang Seng. I think. I don't know. The answer is Hong Kong. Number 63. What country does Qantas Airlines serve? The answer is Australia. Number 64. What color bottle does Cointreau come in? Cointreau. The answer is brown. Number 65. Al dente is a cooking term associated with pasta. What does it mean in English? The answer is to the teeth, or to the bite. Number 66. Name the 4 Bratz dolls. Okay, if you can name like 1 or 2, we'll say 2. You can get the point. I feel like I'm very biased when I do things like that, so I'm sorry. Like, I don't know, things that I know, I'm like, oh, you can name all 4. Or like, you can give me 3, and then things I would never get, I'm like, just give me 1 and you get the point. Maybe I should be more inclusive, but the 4 names are Yasmin, Chloe, Jade, and Sasha. Okay. Number 67. Who said, I refuse to join any club that would have me as a member? That's funny. The answer is Groucho Marx. Number 68. In which decade was the first teddy bear produced? The answer is the 1900s, specifically 1903. Number 69. What was the age in years of the oldest recorded person to have ever lived? just says that it must have white and black on opposite sides of the side that the white and black dot is on. Yep. With a squiggle. Alright. Question number, I keep losing track, we've done 70. Question number 71. What plant is traditionally worn on St. Patrick's Day? The answer is a shamrock. Shamrock. Number 72. The Hindu god Ganesha has the head of which animal? The answer is an elephant. Number 73. What facial feature is the Mona Lisa missing? The answer is eyebrows. Number 74. What is the traditional symbol of a pawnbroker? I don't know what that is. The answer is 3 gold balls hanging from a bar. Okay. Number 75. On which clothing item are you most likely to see the letters YKK together? The answer is a zipper. Number 76. Humans are part of the animal kingdom. Name the other 4 kingdoms. You can just name 2 of them. Because I'm a science person and I don't even know the other 2. You can name 2 of them. The answers are the plant kingdom, fungi kingdom, protistan kingdom, and monarin kingdom. I know protistan, but I don't know. Number 77. Which of Shakespeare's fairy characters said, "Lord, what fools these mortals be"? The answer is Puck. Puck. Number 78. In what decade was University Games co-founder Chris Lehman born? Lehman. The answer is the 1950s, specifically 1956. Question number 79. How many husbands did Elizabeth Taylor have? The answer is 7 husbands, 8 weddings. So she married the same guy twice. Oh my god. Okay. And number 80. Draw an oil derrick. I don't know what that is. Try and imagine it in your head, and then if this looks like what you're imagining, then you're right. I don't know what that is. An oil derrick. This is what it looks like. It doesn't even give an explanation. It just literally has a picture and it says oil derrick. That's apparently what that looks like. Okie dokie. Question. Let's see how many more of these we have. I don't know if we'll do all of these. We'll see. See how long it takes. Okay. Question 81. What is the emergency telephone number in the United Kingdom? The answer is 999. I feel like we should all have the same emergency phone number, shouldn't we? Number 82. International Nurses Day is held on May 12th to commemorate whose birthday? The answer is Florence Nightingale. Number 83. Who wrote the book 50 Shades of Grey? The answer is E.L. James. Number 84. Which food causes more allergies to adults than any other? The answer is nuts. Question number 85. Which U.S. president has been the tallest? Who was the tallest U.S. president? The answer is Abraham Lincoln at 6'3". That is pretty tall. I don't know what that is in centimeters. 100 and... I don't know. I don't know, but that's pretty tall. Question 86. Name the 4 most common hard liquors. You can name 3. Name 3 of them. The answers are gin, vodka, rum, and scotch. Number 87. Who said, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country? The answer is John F. Kennedy. Number 88. In which decade were the Boy Scouts formed? The answer is the 1900s, specifically 1907. I can confidently say that I would not have gotten any of the decade ones right. Number 89. According to Douglas Adams in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, what number is the meaning of life? The answer is 42. Okay. Number 90. Draw the currency sign for the euro. What does the euro symbol look like? The answer is that it must have 2 horizontal strokes cutting the C shape. Something like this. Focus. Something like this. Sometimes it wants to focus and sometimes there it goes. Yay. Okay. Question number 91. What is President Barack Obama's middle name? This was written when he was still president, so the answer is Hussein. I did not know that. Number 92. What bird has the collective name of Parliament? Where a group of them is called a parliament. The answer is an owl. Owls. Number 93. By what common household name is sodium chloride better known? 36. Name the 4 original flavors of Fruit Stripe gum. You can name 3. Give me 3. The answers are lemon, lime, orange, and cherry. Number 97. Who said Dr. Livingston, I presume? The answer is Henry Morton Stanley. Number 98. In which decade did the Empire State Building open in New York City? The answer is the 1930s, specifically 1931. Number 99. There's no way anybody, maybe you do know it. How many people perished in the sinking of the Titanic? If you can give me like plus or minus 200, like within 200 of the number, then you get the point. The answer is 1513. So if you said between like 13 and 1700, then you're good. Number 100. Draw the F symbol, meaning forte or loud in music. Draw what it looks like. It looks like a fancy squiggly F. Squiggly line with dots on the end and a line in the middle. Okay. Number 101. Prince William and Kate Middleton were married at which church? The answer is Westminster Abbey. Number 102. Which U.S. state was once a republic? The answer is Texas. Number 103. Author Bram Stoker, best known for his novel Dracula, was what nationality? The answer is Irish. Number 104. What shape is the scar on Harry Potter's forehead? The answer is a lightning bolt or a zigzag. Number 105. What was the name of the world's first cloned sheep? The answer is Dolly. Have you heard my fun fact about that? My fun fact is that the reason she was named Dolly is because she was cloned from a breast cell, and Dolly Parton has a lot of breast cells, so they named her Dolly. Number 106. What are the 4 gaits of a horse? You can name 3. I'll give it to you if you can name 3. The answers are walk, trot, canter, and gallop. Number 107. Which actor delivered this memorable quote? Perhaps it is good to have a beautiful mind, but an even greater gift is to discover a beautiful heart. Wow, that's poetic. The answer is Russell Crowe. Number 108. In which decade was the first Vespa scooter manufactured in Italy? The answer is the 1940s. 36. According to this, you get, like, according to all of them, you get 2 points if you get the decade and 3 points if you get the actual year. So. Number 109. How many cards are usually used in a game of solitaire? It's just the number of cards in a deck. The answer is 52. Number 110. Draw the mathematical symbol for greater than or equal to. The answer is that it looks like this. Greater than or equal to. Yep. Ignore my sausage fingers. Okay. Number 111. What liquid is known as Adam's ale? The answer is water. What? Okay. Number 112. Which fairy tale character slept for 20 years? The answer is Rip Van Winkle. Alright, number 113. What color flag is the signal for surrender? The answer is white. Number 114. What is the name for a soup or stew thickened with okra pods and often served with rice? The answer is gumbo. Number 105. In insurance, what word describes the first portion of a loss which the insured agrees to pay? The answer is excess. Number 116. What are the 4 most common nicknames for Robert? Give me 3. The answers are Rob, Bob, Bobby, and Bert. I didn't know that Bert was a nickname for Robert. Am I stupid? Because that makes a lot of sense now. Okay. Number 117. Which famous American comedian said on the occasion of his 100th birthday, "I'm so old that they've canceled my blood type"? Doesn't make any sense. The answer is Bob Hope. Bob Hope. Number 118. In which decade were car windshield wipers made compulsory in Australia? That's so random. So random. The answer is the 1930s, specifically 1933. Number 119. In jewelry, how many carats is pure gold? The answer is 24 carats. Number 120. Draw a penny farthing bicycle. The answer is that it has a large front wheel and a much smaller back wheel. Like this. We actually have one of these hanging in my house. Like, it's really tiny. It's The answer is Germany. Number 3. What word? 3. 1. 23. Yeah. What word meaning loss of memory comes from the Greek for forgetfulness? The answer is amnesia. Number 124. What word means to make or become clearer, and in cooking, to free from impurities? The answer is clarify, like clarified butter. Number 125. In which city is the headquarters of NATO? The answer is Brussels. Number 126. What are the 4 Passover questions? Like for the holiday of Passover. If you can get one, that'd be cool. Learn something new every day. The answers are: why on this day do we eat unleavened bread? Why on this night do we eat bitter herbs? Why on this night do we dip our food twice? And why on this night do we eat reclining? Okay. Number 127. Which Aussie said in a year 2000 commercial in the USA, "I've had a lot of fun in your country. How about you come down and have some fun in mine?" The answer is Paul Hogan. Number 128. In which decade did the first beer in cans go on sale? The answer is the 1930s, specifically 1935. Number 129. A quincentenary celebrates how many years? Quincentenary. The answer is 500. 500 years. And number 130. Draw a standard stop sign. Mainly just what shape it is. The answer is that it is an octagon that says stop in the center. Yep. Alright. This is the last card, so number 131. What letter appears on the most Scrabble tiles? The answer is E. Number 132. From which Scandinavian country do saunas originate? The answer is Finland. I feel like I asked that question in another video. Like I had that in another video and someone was like, Finland's not part of Scandinavia, which is actually true. Like it's only Norway and Sweden and Denmark. I don't know. Oh well. Number 133. What color light is displayed on the starboard side of a ship? The answer is green. A green light. Number 134. In Cockney rhyming slang, what are apples and pears? Apple and pears. The answer is stairs. is the most commonly used word in spoken English? The answer is I. I always thought it was the, but maybe that's the most common word. Like in written English. I don't know. Probably written. Okay. Number 136. Name the 4 blood types. I'm sorry, but you have to actually name all 4 to get the point. It's the rule. The answers are O, A, B, and AB. Number 137. Who said, I cannot sing, dance, or act? What else would I be but a talk show host? The answer is David Letterman. Number 138. In which decade were Lego toy bricks first introduced? The answer is the 1950s, specifically 58. Number 139. How many times is the word yeah used in the song Lithium by the band Nirvana? Who knows that? Oh my god. It's a lot of times to use a word in a song, I'll give you that hint. The answer is 56. And number 140, draw the mobile phone emoticon for cry. To cry. Not an emoji, but like the emoticon. That's kind of a sad one to end on. But the picture looks like this. So a colon, an apostrophe,